Howdy, howdy. Welcome back. It is the 28th of March, uh, 2024. It's a Thursday night. Um, it's about 6:43 p.m. in the evening. Thank you for whoever's tuning in. Um, Today was a good day. I completed my forklift license. So, yeah, I'm legally allowed to drive forklifts now. So, um, yeah, I think I maybe mentioned it yesterday. It was just a 2 day course. I completed it. It's just another ticket um, that I can put now on my resume when I apply for apprenticeships and trade assistants jobs. Um, yeah, it was pretty good. One thing I've realized about these, like I've done my white card, confined spaces, working safely at heights tickets. Now this forklift um, driver license, I have realized it's always interesting when I sit in some of those courses, like the different walks of life, that people or other students and their stories, how they came to be in that classroom, and it's always humbling. I just hear how a lot of them are a bit older. Some are young, some are older. So it's quite a very varied um, group. People come because of work. Some like me, mature aged, seeking career change. Um, Others straight out of high school, um, and they've been told to go get these certificates. So it's humbling in the sense that I quite like that. No one of them have judged me, and obviously, I it's only a day course, a day two day courses, so it's very difficult to say whether they're judging me or not. But I've noticed that they just take a genuine interest in, um, some of them do take a genuine interest in why I'm doing the certificate, maybe why I'm leaving uh, my office job, and what has what I want to do in the trade. So I always find that quite nice, and also hearing their stories and how they ended up, where they are, um, and it just reminded me that, sometimes it just reminds me that there's no fucking one straight path throughout life, and everyone has their own journey, and by fucking chance we kind of cross paths with these people. You know what I mean? And especially for me, and I'm always a bit amazed, but also surprised, and um, I don't know. I just liked it a lot. And today I had a conversation with one of the guys at work, in the course, and it was just a little thing I thought about as I was talking to him, and I wanted to mention it in my video today. So yeah, it was good. Look, I passed. I've got a first aid. I've got my first aid on Saturday. I'll do that, and then I will head up back to Townsville, and then um, yeah, I got 2 weeks there, back at my old job, and then I got one more high risk license or certificate I got to complete, which is working on an elevated platform, and then I'll start my uh, trade assistant job, the electrical one. Look, I won't lie. The more time I've spent in Brisbane, the more I've realized. It's very comforting, and it feels like I very much want to come back here, and because it just feels like a warm blanket. It feels as if I never, um, I never left, and it's very inviting because I've got some tickets now, and it should be make it a bit easier to find work, especially doing a trade as well. Um, so I've got that to think about. I'm really not opposed to it. I am considering it heavily, but we will see how we go back in Townsville. I might stay till August or September and then come back. But at the moment, I'm looking at June, July. If I can clock off 6 months on my lease, we'll see. We will see. Fuck, I'm really, saying a lot. But yeah, I have to think about it in the sense that there is no one direct line. There's no right way to do it. It's just what I'm willing to do. In the sense that, look, I've decided to embark on a new career. I've done the necessary steps I need to in order to get qualifications to jump into a specific a trade in any to get my foot through the door. I've done certain certificates, and yeah, look, it's pretty fucking inviting to come back to Brisbane. There's a lot of work here. There is a lot of opportunity. I am hella comfortable, but there's also that risk that maybe I'll fall back into my old habits and patterns and behaviors. And one thing that I have realized is that if I want change, I need to change my environment. So I have to balance out whether the risk is worth the reward. But yeah, we'll see. I chose a poem, a quote again from the Marcus Aurelius from his book Meditations about Tranquility, because I felt this afternoon, it's such a long fucking day. I just wanted to hear something that kind of will soothe the mind. And Marcus has this way of saying certain things that makes me think, and it soothes my mind because it puts a lot of things into perspective. So, from Marcus Aurelius, he says, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do. Only what you do. Is this fair? Is this the right thing to do? Not to be distracted by their darkness, to run straight for the finish line, unswerving. Then the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do. Only what you do." Very true. Thanks, Marcus. I don't know. It still amazes me, like, how the fuck he wrote. He obviously didn't write it word for word. It's been translated from, I think, Latin. He wrote in Latin. How he thought about this, and he faced these same scenarios where it was the constant battle of you thinking about things that you can't control, and more often than not, it is other people's perception or perspective of you, and you want to change that. You are trying to control what they say or think about you. And yeah, look, fuck, I've said it several times in previous videos, but there is something about it that is very hard to get over. It's the idea that, trying to stop caring about what people think or say or do towards you. It's something that I have to practice in relation to getting these tickets and starting the new career. It is something that is heavy on my heart. I think about it a lot. I like saying I don't care. I really do. I like saying I really don't care. But it's something I think about, and I use it. I use it a lot for motivation. And but there is definitely an insecurity of mine that I quite enjoy exploiting, in that sense where I don't want to prove people wrong, but I've come to the stage where I I can't give a fuck anymore. Like, I'm learning the art of not giving a fuck, and it's quite beautiful because there's certain moments I get to taste it. I get to taste what it's like where I don't care. I want to do what I want to do with my life. I've only got a certain amount of time here, and I want to spend it with people that I enjoy spending it with, and I also want to live it the way that I want to live it. And I know a lot of people that watch my videos often think about this because that is the thing that they come and talk to me about when they do bring it up in conversations that I have with them. And if I can, I hope this quote, you can reflect on it and also take it with you into the Easter break. Tranquility that comes when you stop caring about what they say or do or think, only what you do. We are all on our own journey, and I think that's the beauty of it. There's no fucking straight line. We all have our stories, and there's something beautiful about it that not everyone has to fucking do. Not every story is gonna be the perfect one, so that's a big thing I've learned. I found myself often making a lot of decisions out of complete fear of what other people would have thought of me, and often more than not, you are when you start more or less not going against the grain, but pushing yourself out of your comfort zones, you will be going on or traveling on the path that is least trekked. So a lot of people are going to ask, and they're going to be curious and maybe share the fear that they have of you going down that path with you. And I think also understand that it's not, maybe that path wasn't for you, but fuck, I would rather find out for myself than listen to what you say about it. Because if I fail, fuck it. At least I know I failed it. At least I know that I tried. Because I think the regret, or living with the regret of not knowing, because you told me not to go down that path, would hurt a lot more. So look, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you guys on Good Friday. Thanks for tuning in for another video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.